a little big bro and big little bro. His intro's way too long.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
They don't have to well, at the end of this episode, they're gonna love us again.
I guess so.
So, should we talk about my vacation? Or
Yeah. We just said that last week that you've been to.
Just 2 seconds ago.
Well, they don't know. They don't know. So you've been to Austria snowboarding and shit.
Yes.
So tell me, how was it?
Good.
And that's the end of that conversation.
That's how all my conversations go. Like I come home from school, mom's like, "How was school?" Good. Then I just walk on.
Yeah. Now I totally understand why your why your speech skills are so damn strong and so well put together.
You can hear the perfect accent in my good.
Good.
There's no Dutch in there anyway.
Good.
There's a nip in the air.
You can't do that.
No.
So yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Did something happen? Maybe something exciting in that week?
Yes, the first 3 days.
Yeah.
That guy's following you.
Whoa.
Go away!
Well, let's get away from that guy. He's trying to pet this little kitty, and we're not the petting kind. So
but the first 3 days were awesome.
Yeah.
So the first day was Sunday, and the second day was Monday, and then the third day I met a couple of new people. Well, two actually.
Wow.
Family, somewhat.
Okay.
Pretty far away family. And we went.
Like seriously, what's the deal with that guy?
He wants.
What does he want?
He doesn't want to let me inside the.
Well, we weren't even at the gate. We were just
he just follows us
walking on the wall, and he's like, "Hey, you can't go in." We were nowhere near the door. You're like, okay.
I'm just gonna stand over here.
Well, what did you do to get in, by the way? Did you persuade him?
Yeah.
You're like, well,
we might as well level our speech skill in the meantime while we're here and stuff, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah.
So yeah, at the winter and the mountains and
so I was
snow.
with my cousin and a couple more.
Oh,
sound.
What you?
Sound. I leveled up and then sound is played only now.
Okay.
But yeah, it was fun. The first 3 days, and then at the end of the third day, something bad happened.
What
really
happened?
bad.
What happened?
Like we were at the last 100 meters of the slope.
Yeah, it's always at the end.
It's at the end, of course.
Yeah.
And so what happened was we were like having some sort of snowball fight while we're snowboarding at the same time, you know, because doing two things is fun.
Totally.
Well, we weren't paying too much attention to the throwing snowballs. But yeah, my cousin was behind me with a snowball in his hand. I think he might have thrown it and lost his balance.
Yeah.
And it was a flat piece of the slope, so last 100 meters were flat.
Yeah.
And then what happened was, because it was so warm, all the snow got like soft and
you get
like all the
mushy
hills.
snow and pretty bad snow.
So yeah, what happened was he tripped.
Fit in? Sorry. Sorry.
So what happened?
Continue.
So what happened was he fell on his shoulder.
Ouch!
And that didn't go too well. He said
he broke his collarbone.
At first,
right?
I laughed at him.
Yeah.
Because he fell.
Well, that's what you do. First natural reaction.
Yeah. It's funny because it was a flat piece of the slope, and the day before I fell there myself.
Yeah. So
yeah. And then I stopped, and he was like, "No, it's not okay." And then we went on to the what's it called, cashiers and stuff. It's over there near the elevator. And he was like, "I think I heard something snap."
Oh, snap.
So at first I just started making phone calls, like, dude.
No, the first thing I heard something snapped. I was just like calling random girls, like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" Yeah, some guy just broke his collarbone, you know. But I was thinking of you, so I thought I'd give you a call.
Yeah, but okay, so I just said, like, dude, give me your mom or your dad's number and I'll call her.
Yeah.
So I called his mom. She didn't pick up the phone. She didn't have my number, and it was a no number for her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So she was like, "Ooh, creepy guy." Let's.
Yeah. Well, she didn't hear the phone at the first place. Then I called his dad. Didn't pick up either. Then I called his uncle. Didn't pick up either. And I was like, "Well, fuck, can't wait any longer." So I went up to the guys at the ski lifts.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Sir, can you help me? My friend has fallen. Needs medical attention."
He's fallen and he can't get up.
No, he was still standing.
Yeah, I know. So it's just a random obscure reference to some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I went up to those guys and they didn't speak English.
They did not speak English?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck doesn't speak English these days?
It's really odd.
Yeah.
So I went up to him and he said, he was just explaining me something, and I don't speak German very well, so that was a problem.
Guten Tag.
He was like explaining me. He was explaining me where the medical post was or something, but I didn't understand him. Yeah. And then he said, "Just go to that guy." I walked up to him.
Yeah.
He didn't speak English either. Then someone else came along, and he was supposed to speak English properly. Yeah. So I told him about the falling, and then he was like, while we're walking over to him, to my cousin. Yeah. Like, where are you from? I said, I'm from Holland. He's like, why the fuck didn't you speak Dutch then? How am I supposed to know you're Dutch? And then we got over to my cousin. Yeah. And he just looked at the shoulder and collarbone. Okay, you walk down to the main road, then 300 meters that way, and then left over the bridge. And there's a little post. And he just walked away.
Okay, well that's he's really involved with people. Like, you broke your leg. That's cool. Just go where half a kilometer that way and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just walk it off.
Exactly.
Just walk it
off. And then he tried to walk 1 meter and it started to burn and stuff. So I was like, nope, you just stay here. Yeah. I saw this skiing teacher. I was like, are you a teacher here? She was like, yes.
Like, my friend is dying.
Well, I said my friend has fallen, needs help, so she just walked up to the thingies where you can buy cards. Yeah, and kind of am. Yeah. So yeah, she was like, she called the ambulance. Yeah. And we walked over to the medical thing, or a little first aid post. Yeah. He sat there, and then his father returned the call. Yeah. His father called me again. Because he apparently had my number. I don't even know how. Never gave it to him, but he apparently had it. And I told him like, your son's fallen, and he might have broken a collarbone. And just this scream through the phone, no! Well, not like, I'm dying again.
Jesus, bloody rats! You should get both your fists out.
But yeah, that kind of startled me. How loud he just screamed it straight through it.
You know, I kind of get it. Like, when you have your son and like in a foreign country, and then you pick up the phone and you hear like, your son broke some shit and he's in a lot of pain, and
it has happened before. Yeah, because also, a couple years before, he went skiing and crashed into a tree somehow. Yeah, skis didn't go out, broke his legs.
But I think
so. This is the second time. Yeah, I'm just healing.
Alright.
So yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And then he was on the way.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
That was that.
And that was that.
We had to wait, and the ambulance came, and then they were like, "Yeah, you have to come with him."
Oh, cool.
In the ambulance.
So you get the ride.
I was like, I've got his helmet. Yeah. I've got his jacket. I've got his snowboard. That's not gonna fit in there. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, their parents are like a minute away from now. And then they just came running on. So perfect time. And I didn't have to go in the ambulance. Just mom went with him. Yeah, then we went up to the hospital, or little posts, I don't know. Yeah. And they had to make pictures, x-rays. And yeah, the bone was like overlapping on the other side. Like it broke through half, and yeah. Yeah. And they it happened so much over there. Yeah. The doctor just fixed it instantly.
He just fixed it.
He just pulled the shoulders and then put it back. I mean, it's
like an old school doctor. He just grabs the two pieces and yanks them back together and puts some tape around, and it's like, it's fine. Just give it 2 weeks of rest and it's gonna be fine. Now pay me my money. I'm a doctor. I did some doctor stuff.
Yeah, but so he just fixed the shoulder. Because it's so common there, breaking that stuff, like wrists,
it happens all the time.
Collarbones, knees and stuff. So if it happened in Holland, like the docs would send you to the hospital, like get it fixed over there, because they studied for it, and never happens to.
And they just learn it by practice. Like they just they get a lot of people just break the same stuff, and
Yeah.
it was just like an intern at the facility we had to fix some guy's collarbone, and then he just kept doing it, and at some point he just became a doctor without any real medical studies. By the way, before we close this Brosen episode, does the innkeeper know, the guy who runs the store, that he has a whole underground chasm in his basement with spiders and shit? Because he's like, yeah, a couple of
rats.
couple of rats.
Ow.
Like this whole underground warehouse leading up to the center of the earth. They're like, oh, I never knew that. I just had a clause in front of that entry and just didn't know.
Yeah, but that was my holiday.
Yeah,
The next day, I was all alone.
Ah.
And then the day after, those two fellas that I learned came to the same slopes again.
Alright, that was cool.
So that was fun. In total, I've snowboarded over 200 kilometers
That's
in 6 days.
Nice.
That's a massive amount.
Alright. So I guess see you all next time.
Well, we're almost...
they'll just have to see it next time, I guess.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Love us!
Is this rat gonna kill us or not? Find out next time. Find out next time, I said. There we go.
He's gonna kill us. Oh god, I'm stuck.
Jesus Christ, just end this episode.
Bear traps!
Alright, next time.
Love
I'm
us!
Brozone.
Love us!
Next time.
Love us or we'll die.
Love us next time.
Otherwise we'll die.
Next time.
No, this time as well. We haven't said